1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We are live. We are live. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Which microphone? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And a test. One, two, three. I think the microphone is a bit high. Yeah. Okay. Hi, guys. I'm not sure I have people on the live, but well and good. Yeah. So the microphone is okay. So I can send to myself from the other side, in the other side here. So welcome to my channel, DXB Tuku. It's been a while. It's been a while, and yeah, we've decided to go back to doing content. I'll be doing lives, a few lives. I'm not sure about the lives because of the editing and all that. I'm not so conversant on this YouTube game. So going live might be a bit tricky. Yeah, because what can I say? It needs a lot of editing, needs me to be sure of what I'm saying and sure of the content that I'm producing. Yeah. And since I'm not 100% sure about that, it might not be, going live might not be the best thing, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah. So for those who are new to this channel, for those who are new to this channel, my name is Dennis, and I've been having this channel for the last, how many years? I think it's been 4 years. 4 years, yeah. But it's just been on and off, just posting content, not thinking too much about it. Yeah, just releasing content, just taking videos and sending and all that. Yeah. But for this live today, I want to remain on point because the thing about content is you need to give value. Yeah. Currently, this live is, as I'm going on with this live, there's nobody, there's only one person that is watching, and I believe that's the TV that I've switched on in the living room. Yeah, so that I can hear if the sound is working or not. Yeah, because I'm not getting a response from here. So what is happening? I have this microphone, then I have the laptop. The laptop is the one that is picking the video, and this one is doing the audio. So I'm not getting a response on whether this audio is working. I can't hear myself here. I can only hear myself from the living room, from the TV at the living room. Yeah, which is something that I'm learning yeah. I used to have the headphones, but I used to have the headphones, but they're not so, it's not so good using the headphones when you are producing or when you're talking on a microphone. Yeah, because they are very sensitive, they are very high, what can I say, they're very powerful. They're very powerful, and a slight increase in volume might really damage your ears. Yeah, it's not safe. Yeah, I use AirPods to listen to music during the day when I'm working, and I don't want to do the same when I'm shooting content and putting the headphones. No, there's no point. So I have an audio interface. Let me just explain to you, because yeah, let me just explain to you. So I have an audio interface which you can see. Then I have a speaker. Now the speaker, I forgot what they are called. They have a name in this whatever I'm doing. They are they are normal speakers, but they also have the functionality of shooting content with. Yeah, if you're a music producer, these are the speakers you're supposed to use. If you're doing podcasts, these are the speakers that you're supposed to use. So I'm using them, and but they are not producing sound. They're supposed to produce sound, but I don't know how to configure, or I've forgotten the configuration. Yeah, I used to know it a few months ago, but kind of forgot. Yeah, this I'll have to learn in the next live on how to do it. Yeah, so that I don't have to rely on the living room television. Yeah. So yeah. So what are we? So today, this being the first live, and hoping there'll be more lives, maybe more guests, and yeah, I think we'll shoot more content with. We'll in this channel we'll start uploading more content. We'll be shooting more content. Yeah. Now, one thing I've realized about content is I've been having this channel for the last 4 years, and I'm trying to talk a bit in a slower pace. I've been having this channel for the last 4 years, and it's just been random videos that I post. There's a season where I'm so good with editing. I'm trying to edit, I'm trying to put thumbnails, and there's a season where I'm just shooting content and just shooting videos, taking videos and just uploading. So, um, uh, I think the reason why the channel hasn't been doing so well, or haven't been doing so well in this content creation space, is because I didn't really. Let me just say I didn't want it so bad. I didn't want it so bad. I didn't want it so bad. If I had really wanted it so bad, I think by now I'll be having several videos, and my channel will be maybe more than 10,000, 20,000 subscribers. Yeah, I'm still at 1,000, and the videos are close to 600. Let's check how many videos I have. Sorry if I'm going to exit. So the sound that you're hearing, that's my daughter. So I have 663 videos. I have 663 videos and 1,000 subscribers. Oh, I think that's a disparity when it comes to. Well, but anyway, it happens. I've seen content creators that have 10,000, not 10,000, but I've seen content creators that have 2,000 videos and maybe 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, but it just depends. It just depends how bad you want it, and how the kind of effort that you want to put in. Yeah, if you put in more effort in your content and you structure it well and you do it well, yeah, it can even take 10 videos to get you to 1,000 subscribers, or even 10,000 subscribers. Just depends with how how good you're going to be and how bad you want it. Yeah, I think how good you're going to be doing the content and how bad you really want it, so that you can put all the effort and you can just put everything that you have in making the content good. Yeah. Now, uh, so that has been one challenge with me. I didn't really want it so bad. That's why things are the way they are now. And what else? What else? And I just felt like I still had more time to think and to ideate and to see if I really want it so bad. I felt like I had a lot of time. Yeah. Yeah, and just being lazy. being lazy, saying having having a day job and you feel like trying to do something else, not only for the passive income but for the engagement, for doing something that you love. Yeah. So I think I'm not good in video. Uh, it's not like I've been a video editor or anything, but I used to take a lot of photos, just random photos, random videos, and just post them in my socials. And I always wanted to do more. I like watching movies, so I like the whole idea of shooting video, taking photos, and just doing something with them. I like that idea. Yeah. So let me close this door. Just a minute. So I can see the video is not as good. Huh? The video is not as good as I want it to be. But in the next live, I'll work on the video. I'll shoot with my iPhone. I'll shoot with my phone. Then I'll try to work with the sound, even though I don't know how that is going to be. But I'll try and work with the sound. Yeah, I'll try and see how we can do, how I can work out the sound. Yeah. So let's talk. Yeah. So where was I? Honestly, I think I've forgotten where I was. And yeah, I think I said I didn't want it so bad, and that's why I don't have a lot of content, and maybe that's why I also don't have a lot of subscribers. Yeah, content I have a lot, but I don't have a lot of subscribers. But we're going to work on this. Yeah, with time, we'll improve on that. Yeah. Uh, trying to shoot live and trying to shoot content live, you need to talk and to think at the same time. So yeah, you need to talk and think at the same time, and now you're talking to an audience that at the moment I only have one audience. You don't know. Yeah, more people will watch later. Maybe 10 people will watch later, which is a good number. Which is a good number for me at the time, at this time, and I'm okay with that. Yeah. So what did I want to talk about today? So today I wanted to talk about something that is close to me. Books. Yeah. So I kind of read a bit. I'm not an avid reader. I can't say I read a book a month. That one I don't know. I don't do that. I don't do that. But I try. I try to read a book a month. But I have a ton of books that have not been finished. Yeah. I have books that have stopped halfway, told myself I'll continue and never continued. Yeah. I think the best thing that will ever happen to me, the best thing that can ever happen to me is I take 1 year off work, 1 year off work, and I'm okay. I have a source of income for the 1 year, and I just go somewhere and I'll just be at home and read all my books, the books that I haven't read, the books that I haven't read. Yeah. So, so as the channel says, DXB Tuku, so it means I live in Dubai. I live in Dubai. Yeah, and my name is Mutuku. So the Tuku in the DXB Tuku is just a short form of my name. Yeah, I just picked the letters that will make sense and could form a word, and I used Tuku. Yeah. So one thing I like to buy, one thing that I like to buy for is uh, uh, having access to products. And one product that there's very good access to, I have good access to here in Dubai, are books. There's a library called, not a library, but a bookshop. There's a bookshop called Kinokuniya. Kinokuniya. You can Kinokuniya, Kino, Kino Kuni, Kini, Kino Kuniya. Kinokuniya, yeah. I think it's a Japanese brand. And I think it's the biggest bookshop I've ever seen. It's the biggest bookshop I've ever seen in my life. It's vast. It's big, and they have all these books, from business to stories to all disciplines in life, all disciplines, architecture, fashion design, everything, business, engineering, everything. They have all those books. And at times they tend to give out discounts. They have a sale period where books go for as low as 90% of the initial price. Yeah. So if a book is worth 100, sometimes you can find it's worth 10. Yeah, whichever currency that is. If something moves from 100 to 10, whichever currency that is, I think that's a deal. That's a good deal. That's something amazing. So I always pop in into that bookshop. I always pop in and check if they have any sale, if they have any discounts. And every time I find discounts, I usually have to make way with one book. Yeah, I usually have to take one book, uh, something that will interest me. Yeah. So there is this book. It's called Charles Dickens, the Pickwick Papers. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's a very thick book. It's a very thick book. I haven't read this book, to be honest, but I bought this book at 10 dirhams. The book is worth the the initial price was 43. It went on sale, 43 dirhams. It went on sale, it was 10 dirhams. 10 dirhams. Then there's another one here, The Man Who Will Be King and Other Stories. The Man Who Will Be King and Other Stories. The Man Who Will Be King and Other Stories. It's written by, what do you call it? Kipling. Yeah, Rudyard Kipling. Yeah. I think I read a quarter of this. I read a quarter of this. I haven't finished. This one also was 43 dirhams, and I got it for 10 dirhams. 10 dirhams. Then there's this book here, My Story. My Story, War Stories. My Story, War Stories. This book, the initial price was 48. I got it for how much? No, this one I got it for 20 dirhams. So that was half the price. Now, one thing I've come to realize, I think one of my fascinations in life is not World War, but war stories, but more specifically World War II. World War II stories have been I think I've read a lot of World War II stories. Now, let me show you one thing still on the World War II stories. So I got this World War II, an illustrated history. This is illustrations of World War II, pictorial illustrations. Not only pictorial, but they are explanations, but they are more summarized. It's not that deep. So I don't know if you can see. So we have these, you have pictures, we have explanations. So I got this, believe it or not, I think it was 10 dirham. I believe so. 10 dirhams. The initial price was 48. The initial price was 48. And I really don't think that was the very, really initial price. I think this book is worth more. Yeah. But I got it for 10 dirhams. It was 48. Now, this is World War II, an illustrated history. So I think I have another book. In my lifetime, I must have read more than 5 books on World War II. And I think it's a war that really fascinates me. I really don't know why. And I'm not talking about World War II now because I'm not trying to take advantage of the situation, of the global situation now. No. But I always like I've liked World War II stories because the war was a bit different as compared to World War One. World War One was not a war that it's not a war that I really the stories that I have read from World War One stories, they were not that good. But World War Two stories, they're a bit different. The actors were a bit more intelligent, not more, but modern. The war was more modern than World War One. So if you ever happen to read, if there are more stories, actually there are more movies and books written about World War Two. It was fascinating because at the same time when the war was going on, Hollywood was sending video, was sending not actors, but they were sending videographers. They were sending people to go shoot, to go get footage of World War II and incorporate them in their videos, in their movies. So Hollywood studios, Paramount, Universal, 20th century. So they pick their movie directors, they send them to Europe because the war was majorly in Europe. There was Asia and North Africa. So they send them in Europe. They ask these people to take footage of the planes, of the warships, of soldiers. Then they will come, stitch them together, and make something, or incorporate, make something, a movie, I mean, or what else? Or uh, uh, sh- uh, now incorporate the videos into other movies. Yeah, into their movies. So it was interesting. World War II was interesting. Apart from so many people died, honestly, yeah, people died like 20 to 50 million people. Yeah, but the narrative, the intricacies, the stories of World War II for somebody who likes history are very intriguing and fun to read. Fun to read. Yeah. So that's my small collection of World War II. That is total maybe 30 dirhams, 10 and 20. Yeah. Then there's this book here, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I grew up seeing this book in my home. And at that time, I think I was more into stories than motivational books or books about success and wealth. So I never read it when it was at home. Now, when I bought this book a few months ago, I also got it on discount. I can't remember how much, but it must have been in the range of 20 to 30 dirhams. No, sorry. This book, I didn't get it on discount. I didn't get this book on discount and I must have bought it online. Can't remember the price, but I got it online. And it's a good book. I haven't been able to finish it. And I think I'm 85 page. Yeah, I've done some markings. I've done some, yeah, I've put some markings on it. And one thing I can say about this book is I feel like I'm in a place where I need to read this, but I don't know if I'm ready to, I don't know if psychologically I'm ready to put the work and the effort to achieve the things that are written in this book. And I don't like reading a book when I'm not ready for it. But somehow I think I'm ready for this one. But I'm still in the infant stages of trying to build things. If it's this channel, I'm trying to build it. If it's anything, everything that I'm trying to do now is still in the infant stages, in the formal stages. And I need to invest my mental capacity, time, and effort into trying to put it somewhere. Then now I can get a book like this now to take me off. Yeah, I think people are different. I think that's how I view things. I don't like reading things that I'm not ready for. There are books that I feel that I'm not ready for that book, and I won't read. Yeah. So another book. Yeah, there's this book. This one was discounted. Kinokuniya, 24 dirhams. It's 24 dirhams. divide by 3.6. That should be around how many dollars? That should be around six, seven, around $5, $6. Yeah. And this is a book by is it Cheryl? Yeah, I think Cheryl Strayed, and it's called Wild a Journey. Wild, a journey from lost to found. Yeah. And I think it's a movie now. Yeah, now a major motion picture from Fox Searchlight Pictures, the international bestseller. Yeah. Yeah. 24 dirhams. $6. Yeah. Nice book, but that's not my book. It's my wife's book. She's the one who reads that one. Then I have this one here. So this is the best of news design. So how newspapers and how magazines they design their pages and all that. Huh? So there's this. So this book is worth 293 dirhams. 293. That's close to $80 for this one. The best of news design. Is it 36 or 360? Yeah. So, I like design. I like reading and watching things that are well designed and all that. If you can see, so you can see the kind of thing. Yeah. So the illustrations, how magazines and newspapers do illustrations, how they do portraits, pictures, how they take photos. And this one, it's a global book, like it's showing newspapers from all over the world. So we have newspapers from Germany, we have newspapers from Brazil, we have newspapers from China. So all these newspapers, the best articles, the best pictorials, the best whatever, they were picked by this book, made, collected together, then they explained, then they tell us why the magazine decided to go with that picture, that illustration. Yeah, it's an amazing book for anybody who likes design or who likes to investigate or just read design for the fun of it. It's a very good book, and I got it for 20 dirhams. It's either 10 dirhams, I can't remember well, or 20 dirhams. But the initial price is 293, and I got it at Kinokuni. Amazing. I think it's amazing. So I usually do that. I have so many. I have other books here in the living room. Some are in my. So I have books that were worth 300, 200, 100, and I get them for 10 to 20. Yeah, I have a limit. I don't think I go beyond 20 dirhams. I don't buy anything that is worth 20 dirhams. If I want it for discount, I'll get it for less than 20. If I want it because I like it and it's a book that I've been reading, I get it for the whatever the price is. Yeah, but I don't buy anything above 100. Yeah, I know knowledge is worth more than that, but I try to limit myself. Yeah, the thing about Dubai is Dubai will always make you buy stuff, and but no, it won't make you buy, but it will always avail them to you. Things will always be available for you. Things that are global products, well designed, well manufactured, well produced products. They will always be available for you for purchase. So you need to have guardrails. You need to box yourself and say, this is what I'm willing to go for, and this is what I'm not. This is what I'm not going for. I can't cross this line. I've put guardrails for myself not to. Yeah, because if you don't, you will find yourself purchasing things that you really don't need. So my secrets, not the secret, but one thing that I usually use is when it comes to books, if it's on discount, nothing above 20 dirhams. It's on discount. But if it's a book that I really want and it was on discount and it's not 20, maybe 30, 40, I'll buy, but I rarely do that. So usually 20 or 10. And when it comes to clothes, yeah, let me reveal my purchasing habits. So when it comes to clothes, anything that is uh, mm, on the upper body, t-shirt, shorts, and all that, I try not to spend about 50 dirhams. So if it's a t-shirt, it has to be less than 50. If I'm going to buy it on sale, if it's something I like and it's not on sale, I'll get it for whatever price. And sometimes I can find something that is worth 500 dirhams and now it's on sale at 70. Okay, no, that one I won't get it. Anything that is the waist up, it has to be less than 50. Anything that is waist down, especially the pants, not other things, not boxers and all that, like the pants. If the pants should be less than 100. I will only buy a pant that is 70, 80, or 90, and most times not 90. It should be 60, 70. But for the t-shirts and the shirt, it has to be less than 50. So mostly I usually get myself at 30 or 40. I'm not trying to be, I'm not cheap. I'm not saying I'm cheap. I'm not cheap, but I'm just trying to be disciplined, And if you were to see my wardrobe in Dubai, my wardrobe is very, very limited. Huh? I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot. And because of that, okay, the first time I came to Dubai, the first years I've been in Dubai, first 1 and 2 years, I used to buy items almost every month. Almost every month. And the items that were, I mean, the t-shirts and clothes, I used to buy something almost every month. Somebody will come and tell me, yo, there's a sale on this store, H&M, Zara, there's a sale, and mid-month, I have no plan, nothing. And be like, yo, pants are going for 150. Those pants are cheap now. They used to go for 300, 400. I'll be like, yo, at the end of the day, you find your wardrobe so full of things that you really, really, really didn't need them. Yeah. So I put those guardrails. T-shirts, shirts should be less than 50. Pants should be less than 100. So you're really not likely to see me buying a trouser for 120, 150. No. It should be less than 100 if I really need it. Yeah. But I have items where you need to have a pair of jeans, you need to have some khaki pants, you need to have some linen pants, you need to have some joggers. Yeah. So if you have one or two of those, anything else, for me, anything else, it has to be on sale. It has to be on sale. Why? Because Dubai is always on sale. Mid-month, there's the end of Ramadan, there's always sale. There's the Black Friday. Things can go so cheap. An item can move from 1,000 to 100. Sometimes even online sales, the e-commerce part of these businesses, sometimes they go crazy. An item can move from 100 to 10 to 5 dirham to 20 dirham, 1,000 to 100 to 50. Yeah. I think the last time I bought something on sale, especially pants, I bought a Zara pant for 20 dirhams. 20 dirhams. That's like $5 to $6. That's crazy cheap. I bought two. Yeah, I bought two at 1919. It was 19 dirhams, not 2019, 19 dirhams. Yeah, so yeah, if you can find items on sale, please do. Yeah, if you're in Dubai and yeah. So I think the live today has been good. We've talked something. I think I've put value on my time and your time. Yeah, we'll do more. Maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Yeah, if you watch this after the live has ended, thank you. Thank you. This is a start for many. This is a start of many. We'll do more. We'll do more of this. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And see you. Yeah.